Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Uncut Show.
Thank you for having me.
So
Trublue.
Trublue. Where did Trublue come from? The name.
I've literally been called blue since I was little. Really, I always used to wear blue. I know it sounds bizarre, but yeah, it just stuck with me, and yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's lovely meeting you anyway.
Yes, hello.
Tell us about you. Tell us what you do and a bit about your background.
Okay. So I'm Trublue. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a multi-genre singer though. I don't just do one genre. So I do R&B,
Wow.
UK garage, house. We're going to move into the sort of tech house soon. I also sing bilingual, so I sing English and Turkish. Sometimes
Oh
both.
my God, that is so sick.
So that's what's to come. To get
Like,
used to it.
can you drop something like?
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, come on! You cannot say you're like this amazing artist, not drop a line.
Yeah, no. Those songs are exclusive to my events.
Oh,
They really are. I don't actually have any. I've only got one bilingual song which I released sort of 2 years ago now.
Right.
That was like the song of the year for Northern Cyprus. It was the
Is that where you're from? Is it Trublue?
originally, yeah. So I'm born here
Cyprus.
in London, but my family originates from Northern Cyprus. So yeah.
I was in
So how come you
Cyprus
speak
last
Turkish?
year.
Was you really? Lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Near Lanaka, is it? Lanaka?
Yep. Lovely.
Yeah, that's
Really
where I
nice.
was.
The weather's always
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Everyone's nice. The food is delicious.
Oh.
You'll be getting loads of that at my event, don't worry.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I've been invited to Trublue's event on the
Yeah,
4th.
so was I, and I'm sad I'm not going. I'm in Germany. Oh,
No, it's all right. You can come to the next one. We do them every few months.
yeah. I mean, because of the NSMA, like this next week, it's just so difficult because I just saw the inbox because Faye was talking about it, and I was like, I know this poster because she shared it to me, and then I went back to my inbox and I realized the same thing. But yeah, your next one, tell me that, like, just send it to me and I'll be there. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Rapper, singer, R&B, you do different genres, bilingual. What else? Tell us more about you.
So I've sort of delved into a bit of the acting. I did a film last year. I was supposed to have a bigger part, but then I just chickened out last bit. I was like, no, I just want to have like a smaller part. But I got my song in it, so I've got an exclusive solo version of a song that I did. One of my first.
Is it a British film, is it, or a Cypriot film?
Yeah. I think it won a few awards. It's called The Haunting of the Lady Jane.
Right.
So my song's in it, and I'm in there for all of a couple of minutes. Oregano, right? Everyone was giving us filthy looks walking past the canal. I was like, we're just acting. This is not real.
So where are you based? Are you based in the UK, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm in East London. Yeah, born and bred in Hackney. I live close by to it now. Can't really sort of take me out of the manor.
Oh.
As you
Can't you tell the
the
way she speaks? That's a girl you don't want to mess with.
East London.
What you're doing currently, like right now, what's your focus? Because clearly you've gone into events as well. So is that like something that you want to focus on fully, or is that part of your projects?
Just part of me, really, because I've always done charity work. So I worked for the government for 20 years. And then I became really, really unwell. I got really severe fibromyalgia. I started getting really bad anxiety. So I thought, okay, I can't do that anymore because it's a lot of traveling and it's sort of target. And I thought, what can I do? And the thing that I've always loved, the thing where I feel most safe, I suppose, is music. So I reverted back to that. And at age 42, here I came. Here comes Trublue.
You're 42.
Well, I'm 44 now. I've got two
Drop the
grandchildren.
freaking mic. You do not look. I was gonna say you're like the same age as me, like in her 30s. No way.
No, I've actually got two grandkids.
Oh my God, Trublue is a bloody grandma.
No, let's have it right. I'm a glamour.
I like that.
Glamour.
Love it.
When you see me in my red dress, you'll know.
Tell me about Great Ormond Street, because that's why I'm really interested, and obviously that's why I was really keen to support
Absolutely
the event, because children are close to my heart. I've done that work for 28 years and I saw Great Ormond Street. So tell me a bit about that.
Okay, so basically there's like two sort of little girls that sort of really grabbed my heart. A little girl called Florentina and a little girl called Lila. One has a form of cancer and the other one has a brain tumor, and we're sort of helping to raise money for them. I was actually going to write a song to perform at an event we done for them, but it wasn't ready in time because of the lockdown. It sort of delayed the production side of it, so I wasn't able to do it. So I thought, okay, what can I do? And I actually lost my son a long while ago. Don't really want to go much into it, but yeah, I'm doing this in honor of him, because every year I try and find something that I feel like's good enough to say, oh, I did this for him. And it's like I've never really found my place, and I thought like this is the best way. So I started the events company on the note that we're going to do something based with charity at every single event. So this one's for Great Ormond Street, the next one will be for autism.
Yes,
so Great Ormond Street, because obviously my grandson's also got a heart murmur, so he was sent there as well. They were brilliant with him. They did just like fantastic service. We can't really go wrong, you know, from the cleaners to the nurses to the doctors. This is for everyone. Hopefully, I don't think they'll be able to come themselves, but hopefully we do them proud and do my son proud. And yeah, that's what it's all about, really. Just getting people together, you know, for the love of music, for the love of the children, try and raise some money, raise more awareness, and, you know, let them know they're not forgotten. And I've also dedicated a song to them, which Great Ormond Street really liked it, and I'm going to release it at the event. It'll be the first time I ever sing it. It's called Recovery. And we're going to give 10% of the royalties from the downloads to the hospital as well. So it's a continuous thing. So yeah, when I sing it on the night, I'll be singing it for my son. I know that I will, but I will obviously be singing it to you all. But I'm sure, you know, if you can't see me, you can definitely hear me.
No, it's oh my God, it's amazing.
Believe me, there's always a good vibe at my events anyway. We've got some fantastic guests like yourself. We've got Tammy Hassan. We've got so many amazing, talented people. Honestly, it's such an honor to be able to put this on for everyone as well. So I'm really excited, as you can tell.
No, it's fantastic. It really is.
So this is not the first event, or is the first event?
No, this isn't the first event. We've done a launch party, and because we lost some family in the earthquake, we done it for the earthquake victims, and we done a Turkish night. So it was all Turkish belly dancers, you know, Turkish food. It was a sit-down meal. It was a bit different to this one. This one's going to be like a live show. It isn't just going to be me performing. We've got someone from the Voice, the semi-finalists from the Voice performing. We've got members. We've got Sam Supplier.
I saw that. Yeah.
I mean, Sam Supplier. So I'm really honoured that he is on board as well. That's really kind of him to take his time out. I know he's very busy and he's got loads of gigs to do on the same night, but he's coming in for the hour to open the show. So I can't ask for more.
No, it sounds incredible. It really is. And you said you worked for the government. Were you? What were you doing there?
Okay, so I originally started off at something called the Newham Contact Team. That was like based in sort of Stratford, Forest Gate, those kind of areas, and was sort of reaching out to all the hard to reach people, like, you know, people with disabilities, you know, single parents, people that have just come out of prison, and people that basically have never worked in a life, that haven't got any actual skills as far as they knew. But my job was to find their skills and sort of work on them, build up their confidence, do interview prep and stuff like that, get them into work. And I have to say, everyone I put into work has never left. So I know I've done the right job. I won 8 years.
Well done.
8 years of awards, getting the most people into work in the country. Fantastic. That's on my LinkedIn as well.
And that was a government initiative, was it?
Yeah, so I started off at the job centre, and then when I left there, I worked on all of the work programmes. So everything up to a few years ago, I literally worked on them. And yeah, it's a rewarding job. You know, I've got to help loads of people. I had a lady that came in that was homeless with 3 kids. I got her into ambulance training. She's now an ambulance driver. I saw her at the hospital in the car park one day, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's you." She was, you know, I bought a house. So she actually bought a house. I was like, that is like so amazing. So I knew I was in the right kind of work. So with my music, I thought, if I can still help people and do things, I will. So that's where the event company came back into it. Let's do some charity work. Let's get all these amazing contacts that I've gained through my music and get them all together in a room and make a difference for someone's life. So yeah, that's where it's all come from, really.
So what about now? What is the thing that's driving you now more?
Really, it's the fact that I am in a position to be able to do something like this. I'm not being funny. There must be thousands of events companies, but they don't give anything to charity. We're doing it on the base that we're going to do a charity every single time. Not just that as well, it gives awareness to things that are close to my heart, like the hospital, autism, because my grandson's autistic, and other stuff like that as well. You know, it was rewarding to give back to the earthquake victims as well, because I lost family members myself.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you know, it's a chance for me to really show everyone how versatile I am, because obviously on the mainstream stations you'll only hear my English UK garage, you won't hear my bilingual stuff. I mean, the day they play that, I'm gonna run around the room screaming happiness. But yeah, I'm trying to change things, so it's about warming up the sound as well to the UK audience, because internationally I'm adored with my music. They like that bilingual sound, which I was like really shocked that they accepted it. Even in America, they absolutely love it. They literally play my music every week. God bless them.
So what is it, a mashup, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a mashup?
Like a bilingual twist, yeah, like
right.
It's English, bit of Turkish. I'll send it to you guys so you can have a little listen.
I don't know why you're not dropping a line.
No.
Like, drop a damn line.
I have been, my new nickname is Tickets, okay, because I've been doing tickets.
So when you say you're in America and in Cyprus everywhere, are you getting played on radio or talk shows or
radio, Dash Radio in Hollywood? We're getting played in New York, Baltimore, Chicago every single week.
What is that? Because people are downloading your stuff, is it? Or
no, the DJs ask for my songs, and I email my songs over, and they just play them for me, and I get little recordings of them playing it, so I can show everyone else that my songs are playing. So my Instagram page is more like a journal of like my actual journey. Like at the beginning, there's absolutely no music. It's just a picture of me.
Wow.
And then 6 months later, there's all this music, there's all these posts, and I did the first ever international DJ and radio takeover. I've done it on the 7th of June 2021. So I got loads of DJs all around the world to play my song at the same time in their country, from London to Australia. I wish I could have got in a Guinness Book of Records, but I didn't think of it until it was too late.
Post the stuff. That's amazing. One day, multiple countries launching a song or a couple of songs from one artist. That's not a normal thing to see.
No, it was amazing, honestly. And then from that, somebody else saw what I was doing, and then I got asked to basically host and present a show called Music Media Hits. And they had about 40,000 followers roughly when I first joined. And then I was interviewing with celebrities. I actually interviewed Julia Marley. So I had like loads of celebrities on the show. It was just amazing. Honestly, what an experience. But unfortunately, the show couldn't continue. One, I became very busy with my music and with the events. And two, you know, like funding and stuff for the show. Yeah, so I had to sort of shut that chapter for a little while. But I will bring the show back on my own page anyway, because I was actually doing it from their page. But yeah, I mean, it was a really.
Is there a show in a studio, or is there online?
No, it's all online. It's all live on Instagram. So you get like, sometimes you get thousands of people watching. Sometimes you get a couple of hundred. I mean, they've got a massive following, so you can never know. Depends on who you've got on, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing because you get to speak to people all around the world that you never get to speak to. And I mean, Julia Wiley was so humble.
So is it a live? Is it you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an Instagram live.
Yeah. So I did it that way. That was the best way, because he was in Miami and I was in London. I thought, how can I interview him and get everyone to see it at the same time? Instagram live it is then. So we just started like that. And yeah, we had some great guests on. Good experience. Wouldn't mind going back into it again, I suppose. But I'm trying to sort of focus more on the charity stuff and getting involved with youth things again, because I've done a lot of that when I was working with the government, and I really enjoyed it. I find it more rewarding than anything else. I just feel like, I've got kids myself. I'm a nan now, you know. So like, I get.
So how do you manage? Sorry, you how many kids do you have?
One daughter.
One daughter. So how do you manage your daughter and your business? Because it seems like you're very busy. It seems like you have a lot on your plate.
Multitasking, good time management.
Yeah.
Focus.
Like every woman, right? We're like, it's nothing. 50 things, you know, we can do it.
That's it. I am the official Wonder Woman. I've actually got a song called Wonder Woman. But yeah, like literally, like I just feel like, if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it. I don't really like to ask people for things. I like to sort of, I know it's a bit like a controlling, I suppose, as well. I like to give the control to someone else because I'm a perfectionist. I can't help it. I've got OCD. Everything's got to be straight. And I just like to, you know, the little finer details and stuff like that. That's where I'm at my best, if that makes sense.
No, I think in my career, I never asked anyone for anything, and I never will, just because I will never, you know, if you don't expect anything from somebody, then you'll never be disappointed, because you if you expect it from yourself, the only person you're going to disappoint is yourself. So I'm like, whatever I do, wherever I do it, with whoever I do it, it will always be me kind of in charge solely of what I need to be doing. So if I do fail at it, I can just blame me and punish myself and try challenging myself better for the next time. So I think it is a very good way to thinking the way you are thinking, because that's, you know, you're a strong business oriented artist who really wants to do it her way, and this is actually the right way to do it. So are you looking to make a music video then? Because clearly you have a lot of music and you're spreading the news, so there has to be a video coming up soon.
There is going to be a video coming up, but that's going to be next year. I've got a surprise project that I'm working on now.
Yeah.
I can't say anything about it yet, but it's in the making. So when that's all finished, then we're going to look at locations.
Perfect. If you need an Indian mixed girl in a little tight pants, I have a booty. Don't worry.
I love that
thing. You know, I have the chest. Don't forget from Rise and Fall. I think I have been awarded the biggest tits of 2023 on national TV. So yeah, don't forget me in your music video. And Faye, I don't know what you're laughing. You can be there on the basketball court doing your thing.
I'm a grandma. I keep telling you. Come on.
You don't look like you could be a nan. How old are your grandchildren, if you don't mind me asking?
I've got no children and no grandchildren, but I used to have 80 odd children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just before I retired. Yeah. What, the uncut, you've been having a look?
Yes. I had a little look back at what's been going on. And
and it's all new. This is all new, Trublue. So our aim is to get it out there and push it more, because there's so many platforms now for people to...
Yeah, because you touched base on something that was really important to me, actually. On one of the shows, there was a thing about the app that someone had created for the suicide thing.
The Ripple Suicide. Yeah.
And basically, when I first started my journey, I was mentoring a lot of younger artists who were also on the same journey as me. And I once saw this message that he wrote up, and I just saw it as a cry for help. I have a psychology degree, by the way. So I saw it as a cry for help, and I just thought, let me just reach out to him. I know I'm an older woman, but I need to say something because I feel like he's asking for help. And I reached out to him. I think I spoke to him for about 2 hours on the phone. He was literally an emotional wreck. I managed to calm him down and talk him out of what he was going to do. And then maybe 2 hours later, he posted, he said, like, Trublue literally just saved my life, and that's all I can say. And
my God.
Been checking on him ever since. So he is okay. And I did offer to get him into the studio because he had disabilities, and his concern was that he couldn't get into the studio. He had no one to go with him, and he doesn't have to use equipment. So I said I'd arrange everything for him. We'd pay for his session so he could finally go in and record a real song. Because the feeling of when you're an artist and you go into the studio for the first time and you record that song, it's nothing beats that. I mean, I can remember the first time I went into Kay Warren's studio and done my first song. That was Warren, Kay Warren. He's the legendary UK garage producer.
Right.
He's done Take It Home. He's done the Something in Your Eyes remix. He's absolutely amazing. I love the guy. He's so talented, honestly. Again, like, I don't even know how God gave me these people into my life, but I feel very blessed to even have to speak to him and ask him for advice. Let alone.
So how come you like hip hop and garage and...
I come from a world where my mum used to go to Dalston Market and come back with a CD every single week or a tape. It was Cut Close, Changing Faces, Joe Everything album, Keith Sweat, Aaliyah, all the, Joe DeCease and all these, like, my mum. So if I did all my chores, I'd get an album at the end of the week. So literally my mum used to buy them for me, like, oh, this is brilliant. So I've always liked music. Actually, my family's really sort of musical anyway. I've got singers or musicians in the family. I've people that have been very successful. I don't want to name anyone, but so it's just always been with me, music. So I find music is therapy. I mean, I have a very busy life. I have had a tough life, and music has definitely saved me. So I feel safe. When I'm in my zone, if that makes sense, like I'm untouchable at that point. It's just me and my song and what I can hear through my ears, and that's the only way to explain it. Like, literally, it saved my life. If I didn't have music, I don't even know if I genuinely don't know if I'd actually be here. And that's the truth.
Powerful, isn't it? Music, very powerful.
I think I so agree with you. I think when life gets tough, even in this business world, music's the only thing that keeps me out of it. I love to dance, but then again, that movement, my body comes from music, and I'm just listening to it and I'm like, oh, feel a bit better, I can do this, let's go. And then you just, it's the same, like, and I think people don't understand how powerful music is, you know, even in creating and building this temple of a body where people get ripped and have six packs and really hit the gym. And they do that through what they're listening to sometimes. It's what motivates them, they're listening to. Has a huge power. It's very powerful, actually.
Yeah, it's motivational for sure. It is. Yeah. It gives you a feeling. That's what it's about. With my songs, I always make sure it's got a certain feeling. If I can't portray my feeling within my song, if you can't feel it as well, then I'm not singing it right. I'll go back and do it again.
So do you spend a limited amount of time each week in the studio, or do you say this week is studio week?
Yeah, no, just it's basically I just write something. It might be the day before and I think, all right, I want to go and record that. And I just phone up and say, can I come in? So if it's available, then I go down. But yeah, I write all the time. I've still got so many songs to actually go and sing and record, but we've got about 16 tracks sitting there waiting to release. We've actually got an album's worth. I'm thinking about doing one.
The album, yeah,
I'm thinking about it. Everyone keeps on asking me because I really want to release my R&B, because that's where it all starts from. Because you hear the UK garage, but what that is me singing an R&B song that's speeded up.
Yeah,
and then they changed the music for me, but originally I've sang it as an R&B. So you'll start seeing maybe like the beginning of the year, I'm going to start posting up acapellas of me singing songs, just raw.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
No tricks, no auto tunes, just raw singing.
Yeah,
from the heart, freestyles, literal.
But whatever you want us to do, I'll definitely share that on our page. I mean, the more like just spread the news of what you do. And just to narrow down on your events, so is there like a specific day or in every month that you do this? So because and obviously you support every charity, and with the Uncut we would love to promote that monthly and show people, you know, that they can attend this event and should attend this event because it's also supporting a good charity. How can we promote that for you, or is it just the next date, which is now in November?
We're aiming to do it every 3 months, so we have got the venue every 3 months, so hopefully we can do it every 3 months. It's just that I am genuinely doing it on my own. So obviously booking people in, the artists, the DJs, and every event looks completely different. I do interior design, so however you see the club before I've designed it, it's not how you're going to see it on the night. So I dress up the whole entire room as well.
Is that you've got for this event?
Yeah.
So where was I've never, what is it called again, that event place on the 4th?
Oh, that's Faces nightclub. I've never been in there until I actually viewed it. It's stunning, and there's such lovely people. Honestly, the manager and the staff, they're really, really helpful.
And they're happy for you just to do what you want.
Yeah, they've just been amazing, honestly. They're so supportive, literally.
So it's quite on the end of for me, it's quite good because it's on the end of the A12.
Yeah. It's only down the road for me, really, as well, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Last time we had to stay in a hotel and we didn't enjoy ourselves very much. It was horrible. The room was really damp, so and I've got.
Have you considered coming to Europe?
Yeah,
to perform.
Yeah, I've been asked to do Cyprus, Turkey, Germany, and the rest is all sort of America, like Atlanta and New Jersey. Sort of asked me to come over, and Philadelphia as well, actually. So if
you want to, like, because obviously you know I'm in Germany, right? So I work here, I have my business here, and I have nightclubs. So if you ever wanted to perform, like I book rappers, singers and DJs obviously every day. Even right now there's a huge event going on right now, which I'm going to go to after filming. But if you ever want to, and we could even rip a suicide Faye, we could connect that and actually do an event and another chat. We could do like 6, 7, 8, 10 different charities because I have 3 nightclubs, and we could have you put something together.
Yeah,
and I mean, there's no fee because I'll do it for free. That's the whole point of, you know, giving to charity, and we'll see how much we can collect from people to spend money on the tickets that could go to the charity.
And that's what we're doing. Yeah, exactly that. That's the best way for the tickets.
Yeah, so if you ever want to do Germany, let me know. You have my details.
I'm there. Germany loves my music. They was playing it on. I did post up the other day, like when my song first played, and I was shocked. I was like, oh my god, how did my song get all the way to Germany? It was funny.
People are hyping it. I'm telling you, they're like, because with my clubs, I found a gap in the market. Because I'm born in Munich, raised in London, but I was in Abu Dhabi in the UAE for so long. Then I came back. I was like, you know what? There's not one place that's playing UK rap real R&B, not the crap that they think is R&B. Our R&B from London, like pop. Not pop. Yeah, and then sometimes they call it like the American music, and I don't know what they label stuff as. But this is how Undecided was born, and this is why, by the way, Faye, my stuff got so exploded, because I brought originality back into it, and every day is a different event. We even have county nights, so meaning like, you know, like country music, and all the cowboys with their shoes and I didn't even know there was that many American who live here with cowboy boots and who want country music until I did a country night. So and then I did this rap night. Suddenly you have like these 30 freaking artists, and they're like, yeah, could we just, you know, perform? Because they just want a platform where they can show what they've worked hard with in the bedrooms, or, you know, or with the buddies. And this, why not? And from that, many of them, by the way, are now signed. Most of them are the DJs that were doing nothing are now playing in some of the top DJing venues in Munich and Nuremberg and the areas that I'm in. And this is beautiful, right? Because people get to grow through, you know, my little normal bars, clubs. So make sure we do something with you, because Germany is a hot market, and especially for someone who's bilingual and a female, they need women.
There's actually a big Turkish community in Germany. Anyway, I've got family there.
Massive. I was going to say that.
The clubs are so good. My friend actually owns a club there. I've got to find his details. He owns a really big club. I just, for the love of God, right now, I can't remember what it's called.
What, in Munich?
I know it's massive. I just don't know which part of Germany it's in. But I remember that he said...
Let me know. You probably know him.
But yeah, definitely up for that. Because I'm going to try and bring, obviously, with Separate Delight events, it is going to be an international thing. We're going to take this to Cyprus. We're going to take it to Turkey. Like I said, other countries are asking if we'd come and do it there as well. So it's got a lot of attention internationally as well. It's like, right, let's take it on the road then. Let's do this and just attach a charity to it. From wherever we are, we'll find a local charity and do it for that. And that makes sense to me. And in that way, we're just doing it for everyone, really.
Yeah. So you said you were born in Turkey, were you?
No, I was born in Islington.
Islington, but your family's from
Northern Cyprus.
What, both or just one?
Both parents are from Northern Cyprus, but I have got like cousins and stuff that live in Turkey as well. So I've got the Turkish side and the Cypriot side. But yeah, so our family's like the United Colours of Benetton, by the way. Like it's such a mix.
Yeah, we need to take a trip to Boardroom. I'm telling you, that area is booming.
Yeah, my cousins are from there. They were staying there for a long while. Lucky things. I never got to go into a tour. I went on a tour to Turkey last year. It was amazing. I saw some of the most amazing things, honestly. But as soon as we left, then the earthquake happened. It was mad. Literally, the next day.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I've got a couple of good friends here who are Turkish, and who, can you imagine? She just bought her apartment there, and it got exploded, and it just went in shambles. And luckily, she was about to travel the week before there.
Wow!
And because of work, she ended up staying in Germany, and then that happened. Oh my God. She could have been there. Yeah. So it is sad. There's a lot of sad things happening right now, actually, which I obviously can't get into. But it's just horrible what I'm seeing online. And that's,
I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I never do anyway. I don't even listen to other people's music. I just literally, I go on YouTube and I put on instrumentals. Then there's no sound. It's just music. I'm happy with it. At least I block it all out. I know it sounds like bad, but it's like, if I watch something like that, it will traumatize me for the rest of the week. And where I've got children, I can't see things like that. I don't even want to talk about it. It's really like, it's depressing, isn't it? And it's like, I feel like what, you
feel hopeless.
Yeah, I
feel hopeless
because you go there and help them. Just want to take them all and bring them home. Like, that's
the problem. Is you can't save everybody, can you?
That's it,
and that's the truth.
But spreading awareness is the only thing we can do.
Absolutely,
acknowledge it.
Yeah,
and just pray for them. Really.
Yeah, that's just the truth. Pray. There's nothing else you can physically do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's terrible though. It is terrible.
So, Trublue, what's your 2024 looking like? What's the next thing for you, girl? You said something big. Well, you didn't.
Videos, a big project. A change of genre, because I've obviously just done a bit of reggaeton. I've given everyone a bit of UK garage, so you're going to hear a bit of other stuff. The show is going to be back, so that's going to be booming alongside obviously the events as well. So the next event's going to be even bigger. Can't say too much, but yeah, we're going to be doing themes and stuff. So it's going to be something absolutely unique. But I think a lot of people will get involved because it's just something different to do. You go to an event, you see the same people. It's the same kind of thing. It's the same crowd. It gets boring. I don't like boring. I don't do boring. I'm not boring. I like a bit of excitement, you know, change it up a little bit. You know, you're not going to see the same DJs again. You're not going to see the same singers. It's not going to be the same theme. It's not going to look the same. Everything's always different. So, yeah, it just keeps everyone on their toes. And hopefully everyone will keep coming back and we can keep raising money for charities. And that's what it's all about, really. That's my main focus when it comes to the events. And like I said, you get to hear my music throughout the night. I won't be singing it except for one song, which is obviously the recovery song. I'm going to save my voice for that one. So I'm using my very angelic voice for that one. So I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, no doubt. There's a lot of guests to speak to. So yeah, I'm just going to sing the one song that night, but you will get to hear. And we're going to go live for the first time as well from the event. We've never done that before. So we can let people that couldn't come at least enjoy it from home.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Well, excellent. I mean, I've covered my tale. I mean, is there anything else, Faye, you want to ask?
No, I think you've been great, Trublue. And I mean, you know, gosh, I'm just thinking about all the people I've met over the last year that I wouldn't have met because of the traitors. And it's the truth. And I'm meeting some fabulous people, and they came for other people, because it's not always just about you, is it?
Exactly that. I mean, I definitely want to get involved in that thing that you was talking about the app thing. If there's any way I can support it or help
absolutely. Well, someone like Alice, who's the CEO of Ripple, what she will want is for people with venues, clubs, etc., to download the app on the Wi-Fi system, on your hard drive, whatever. They're at a nightclub. You imagine if every nightclub in the country had it. Well, therefore, they could be directed with strategies. Just give them that time just to think.
Yeah, I could definitely promote it on the screens. I've got 5 hours of screens.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
On a reel. If you can give me anything to put on a reel,
we can anything else on paper. Yeah, I'll get Alice to get in contact with you, because there's a lot of nightclubs in the UK, so why not? And they've all got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and I've definitely got loads of contacts with like clubs and venues.
The masses are like the airports and government entities, sister companies from the government entities, and if it goes in that system, then surely we will touch multiple people. Because when people are also in nightclubs, it is good, but I'm just thinking of even reaching bigger people. I mean, for the government, that's very, very, very good. You know, with your background. But just I think you guys should all connect each other and.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'll get Alice. I'll make a note of it, and I'll let Alice. Because Alice is the one who's got all the tech stuff.
Yes,
I'm just an ambassador, because I feel that seriously that everybody should have it, basically.
Absolutely, I'll definitely promote it on the reels.
And when you've worked with traumatized children your whole life, then you know anything like that can support their well-being.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about mental health awareness.
Yeah, so I'll put that down.
My dogs just came to join us.
Hello there. Good evening.
He's like, get me in there.
Firstly, thank you so much for having me anyway. I really, really enjoyed it. It's lovely.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing. I need to learn how you look so fresh on this Zoom call for the future reference for myself. Yeah, because I look like a Smurf. I look kind of blue as far as I can see.
Actually, you look really nice, but you look a bit blue.
I do. I look blue. I'm literally a Smurf. No, I'm living up to my name.
Yeah, but that's your lighting. I think you've set it up like it's like a blue vibe.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, it's not even on purpose, but here we go. I'm Trublue. What do you expect? No, so if they want to follow me, they can at me at Trublue_official. The events company is called Cypriot Delight Events. That's also on Instagram. We're on TikTok as well. Website's going to be up next year from January, hopefully, fingers crossed. So everything will be all in one place. So yeah, that's it really. And if anyone wants to come to the event, DM me.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Trublue. Take care.
I look forward to meeting you in the flesh. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.